Fabrizio Romano updates the world on the Lisandro Martinez situation today. He is open to joining and negotiating with both Arsenal and Manchester United. For now, though, Arsenal's interest is more advanced. Arsenal are insisting a lot this week because Mikel Arteta is understood to be a big fan of the player. Now, Fabrizio Romano has spoken about this on a number of occasions, and he's echoed what a lot of other top journalists have had to say, that this deal is in Arsenal's hands. Arsenal are advanced, but Manchester United, more credible outlets, more credible journalists today say they are going to come into the mix. So Arsenal have to get this deal done soon, or does it not really matter? Are Arsenal better placed? Let's do this. Scott Saunders here says that Lisandro Martinez is wanted by Erik Ten Hag. Ajax are demanding 50 million. Arsenal's new bid of 40 million plus add-ons has been made. United still talking. He goes on to state in his article with Graham Bailey that Ten Hag needs to implement his style quickly. Targeting players who are familiar with it is, of course, key. Now, this story has been rumbling on for a couple of days now, and just yesterday we had our very own Ben Jacobs tell us that, Arsenal were advanced. He's not too sure if Manchester United are or are not going to go in for him. With the deals for Frankie de Jong and, of course, Tyrell Malacia being pretty much done and over the line, the attention is soon going to focus to a centre-back. Now, there is thought and there is feeling across a number of different reports that this is a priority position now for the manager going in, but it's a centre back as well. This is the interesting thing. A lot of people are looking at this potential link and thinking, well, is it a centre back that Manchester United are looking at? Is it is it another left back where they've got a new guy coming in that position? What is it that Manchester United are actually focusing on in this area? A report here states that Man United are looking to hijack the bid. This is new and fresh this morning, by the way. This isn't a regurgitated piece of news. It's a new exclusive. It's new information. United have now registered their interest and have asked to be kept informed about the developments. And I'll tell you what this sounds like to me. It sounds like Manchester United are very much going to allow Arsenal Football Club to do the legwork here, to let Arsenal Football Club get the price agreed, and then maybe Manchester United are going to sweep in and try and do something. This asking to be kept informed caper. What does it really mean? What does it really mean in the cold, hard light of day? There's a report here in the Standard from Simon Collins who says Arsenal are working hard to swiftly wrap up the deal for Lisandro Martinez amid the growing interest from Manchester United. And it isn't to suggest this is panic from Arsenal, but Arsenal know that Ten Hag's pool, Man United's size of football club, the money that Man United may be able to offer them, especially in salaries in comparison, is much higher. So the big question is, how quickly can Arsenal advance this deal? The difficulty for both Man United and Arsenal is Lisandro Martinez is not set on one particular club. He 100% would join Arsenal. He would 100% join Manchester United. That isn't to be debated. And I think this has been the summer where football fans have I want to make sure I say this in the right way. I think their eyes have been open to the way the transfer market really, really works. And I say that because from my point of view, I look at it and think to myself, well, a deal can be on with multiple clubs. Man United are active. They are looking at, and it is possible that they sign Martinez. It's on. Arsenal, all those things count. They're just more advanced in that process. It all just depends whether or not Man United come in for him. And we've seen this with multiple deals this year. Gabriel Jesus, clearly open to joining other teams other than Arsenal because his agent was offering him to them. He was instructing his agent to do that. Now, Arsenal was his primary. Arsenal made the initial approaches. Arsenal put all the legwork in. But we thought that Arsenal were going to go and land Rafinha based on exactly the same process. But then Chelsea came in and they're just that little bit more desirable to Rafinha at this moment in time. Now, what's really interesting when you read the Graham Bailey report, which we've highlighted here, when you read this story in more detail, it claims that Antony has now been identified as Man United's main transfer priority this summer following the broad agreement on Frankie de Jong. Arsenal's decision to move for Martinez has brought United to the table of fear of missing out. And this is why it's an intriguing one to me. Of course, Arsenal fans are really kind of pushing on with the they're really kind of pushing on with this. We think we're going to get him. Of course, Ben Jacobs probably really affirmed this to Arsenal fans yesterday when he stated, and these are his words, there are no indication that Manchester United will hijack Arsenal's move for Lisandro Martinez. Arsenal was speaking about a third bid, and United haven't even given their first. I think there are other priorities. And Ben could be absolutely right, but that's what's interesting about this. Ben's report is 2 days old. Ben openly stated on the channel that he hadn't been given an update in the last 48 hours. That was 12 hours ago, 18 hours ago now. So suddenly fast forward nearly 3 days from when that report was made, and you think to yourself, well, has the tide changed? Will Man United eventually make this bid? Will Manchester United do to Arsenal the exact same thing that Chelsea have done? I want your thoughts and I want your feelings, people. Smash the like and share button and let me know below what you think. Now, we are sponsored today by the brilliant people at Private Internet Access. You yourself, you need to secure your data. When you're online, when you're shopping, when you're browsing the internet, you don't want your data from your bank cards, bank information, phone numbers, email addresses being collated and gathered in by organizations, whether it be for marketing purposes or some more sort of worrying elements of what goes on the internet. And Private Internet Access, this VPN provider, enables you to securely surf the internet, protect yourself, and leave yourself in just a very, very, very comfortable position. One of the brilliant elements of it as well is you're able to identify yourself as in multiple countries. So you could be here in the UK like I am, but have be traveling. You might be traveling to New York on holiday. When you're away in New York, they might be having some downtime. Think, I fancy watching something on the BBC iPlayer, or I fancy watching something on Netflix. You go onto it, it's not available in this region, not available in this area. What Private Internet Access enables you to do is you might be in New York, but you can show that you are via your VPN in London still, meaning that you're able to watch these shows or, conduct yourself on the internet like you are back home. It gives you a lot of freedom and a lot of accessibility. Check out the link in the description below for Private Internet Access. Brilliant company. If you use our link, you get an 82% discount, on their offerings. So please go and check that out. Now, there's lots of other transfer stories circulating today as well. Of course, Richarlison done, dusted. He is a Tottenham player. Man United are also waiting for the formal announcements of de Jong, the formal announcements of Malacia, or at least the club confirming that they have come to an agreement, a here we go from Fabrizio Romano, or something along those lines. But those deals, are stressing a lot of Man United fans out. Why haven't we heard anything? Why are they not over the line yet? Well, look towards when the new kit is being released. Man United's new kit is being released in a day or so's time. Man United will want all of their signings, every single one. I didn't mean to press that button. That was a mistake. They will want every single one of their signings to be holding up the new shirt. Anything connected to new sponsors, the new financial year. That is where sometimes you've got to understand that these commercial deals are not necessarily based on footballing decisions. And I think that element of commerciality, even though we want to see a shift in this, I think is absolutely fine. So that should happen very, very soon. It's a bit like Gabriel Jesus. There's been no formal announcement as and when I'm recording this, but Arsenal fans kind of know that it's done, it is dusted, and that it's over the line and very much where they want it to be. Actually, an update from Dan Cutts here that actually states that there's no update on no announcement. The announcement is expected from Arsenal today. Everything is agreed and in place, but the formal announcement from the club won't be until later in this week, as of this morning. That will be, I'm telling you, due to something commercial. It might be getting the welcome video done. Clubs care about making a big fanfare. Just stay relaxed. These deals are very much where people want them, and they're very much where Arsenal and Manchester United want them to be at this moment in time. They are in the bag. They will happen. They will be complete. It would take an absolute miracle for any of those deals to fall through and go in any other direction. Now, listen, I want your thoughts and feelings. Man United to hijack the advanced position of Arsenal. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Please leave us your comments below. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all.